Let's talk about some goofy politicians in the United Kingdom. Just like in America, this cuts back and forth across both major parties. We've got Tory MP Amber Rudd and the leader of the Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn, teaming up to say that encrypted messaging, WhatsApp, I don't know what WhatsApp is. So the facts are that this man named Khalid Masood used an encrypted messaging app, I guess on his phone, to contact someone 2 minutes before he carried out the attack. Now, the police think that he acted alone, that there was no conspiracy to commit this attack, but he did try to communicate with someone right before. So he was probably just sending something like, Allahu Akbar, these pigs are going to suffer for their crimes against the Muslim people, something like that. But he didn't use the encrypted message to commit the crime. So why are they going after encrypted messaging and saying that they need to get into it? They want to be able to bust multiple people for this crime and say they're part of a terrorist network, a terrorist cell, so that they can go to the British public and say, look, we're doing a good job keeping you safe. Now, everybody with sense knows that you can't prevent lone wolf attacks. All you have to do is go rent a car and go to a kitchen, and you're ready to do what this guy did. You need a car to run into some people and a knife to stab someone. It's not a high-tech operation. You don't need a computer. You don't need a smartphone. You don't need encrypted messaging. You don't need any of this stuff. What you do need are some extremists, which most of the time appear to be radical Muslims. MP Rudd and MP Corbyn, however, want to go after technology rather than, I guess, the extremists who are doing the crimes. Best case scenario, these two MPs are radical big statists, and they want us all to be living like Winston in 1984. Worst case scenario, actually, I think the former is the worst case scenario. The other alternative is that they're just crass opportunists, and this is just a way for them to get some publicity. That's almost certainly the case for Corbyn. You don't get to be the leader of a major political party in the West without, I'm sure, being a complete snake. I can think of a few that I've liked, but maybe they were still snakes. Just to wrap this up, the MPs here must not be concerned about preventing future terrorist attacks. If they were, they would probably do something about the lack of assimilation and increased radical Muslim immigration into Europe, or radicalization in general in Europe. Rather, they're going to go after something that was peripherally involved because it might bring them some short-term political benefit. I think we should give Corbyn and Rudd and Corbyn 2 out of 10, we'll say. Let's give the BBC a 6 or 7 out of 10 for reporting this story. It wasn't really biased. It gave us the facts. I was able to read it without being disgusted. So let's give the BBC a 7 out of 10. Good job.